Hey everyone, it's Kato, and in today's video, I'm going to be discussing some different alternatives to fencing for your island. So if you enjoy content like this and you want to see more in the future, I'd appreciate if you like and subscribe, but let's just get right into it. So there's obviously a bunch of different fencing options in the game, including country fencing, barbed wire fencing, stone, so many more, and I love using so many of the different fence types. I especially love the barbed wire fencing, the country fencing. Those are some of my favorites, but sometimes those fences just don't work in certain situations or for what you're going for. So I'm going to show you guys some of my favorite alternatives for fencing, and we're going to start with one of my absolute favorites, which is jail bars. So over here, I've already started placing up some jail bars. I have this land bridge that I've created right here just to demonstrate some of this fencing here. So I'm going to go ahead and throw in my other jail bars here. What I love about the jail bars is that they are tall enough that they really enclose the space and make this feel like a true bridge. Whereas some of the other items aren't as impactful when you're trying to do a bridge facing north to south. They are better for a cliffside or something like that, and we're going to go over some of those options as well. But the jail bars are definitely some of my favorites to use in this instance. So I'm going to go ahead and place these, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's all put together. Alright, here we are with the finished jail bars. I like this because if you were to use normal fencing on the side here, it really limits your walkway. So this allows you to have a large area of land for your bridge. You can obviously change whatever pattern is here on the bridge. You can use wooden planks, anything like that to make this seem even more like a bridge, but jail bars are definitely one of my favorites. Okay, the next one, and this is one that I use all the time and is a lot more common. This is the log stakes. So obviously these are the most similar to fencing. I like using these because you can get them a lot closer to the edge than you can the normal fencing, which is really nice in situations like this. If you're doing a cliff bridge or something like that and you need them to kind of butt up against the side of the cliff, it looks a lot better to me than the normal fencing. That's obviously just my opinion, but I really like using the log stakes. You can also, like I have here, put a flower in between or even put a bush. So I'm going to place some more log stakes here, and then I will show you guys what it looks like. Alright, here is what it looks like with the log stakes. Obviously, you could continue to add them all the way the entire length of the bridge or whatever area you're trying to work on. If you're doing a different area that's not a bridge, you can always spin the log stakes around, and that just adds a little bit more visual interest. You can also space them out if you don't want them directly up next to each other. There are so many options with these, and I love using them over fencing a lot of times because you can customize them a lot more. There are also different colors of log stakes, which is nice. So this is just another option if you're looking for something a little bit different than the normal fencing. Okay, so we've got a little bit of a scenery change here. I have switched over to my other island. And over here, I have this poppy field area. So I have this overlook right here. And this is something that I really struggled with when I was first creating this area, because I wanted you to be able to completely enjoy and overlook the poppy field, but I also didn't want it to feel like you were going to fall off the cliff here. So I wanted to show you guys some different options for this scenario. If you have an overlook like this and you want to include something similar to fencing, but you don't want to completely block yourself off with fencing. So this one doesn't really fit into the theme for my island, but I think it would be perfect on a jungle theme island. I know those are super popular right now, but I included the bamboo partitions here. So I'm going to continue to place some of these. I really like these up against the ledge here because they do sit kind of flush on the ledge right there, which is really nice. You can put them right up next to it, and I think it looks really nice. There are different colors of the bamboo items, which is nice to add more variety. So I'm going to continue placing these, and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. Okay, here is what it looks like with all of the bamboo placed out. You can see how I can walk right to the edge of the cliff. It doesn't impede my view, whereas if I had something like the jail bars here, or if I had the normal fencing, I would have to have one more piece of cliff, and then I'm blocking more of the view than I want to. So I think something like this is absolutely perfect here. Alright, so if you did have a little bit more cliff space right here, I just added this here just for the sake of this video. If you wanted to add something with a little bit lower profile, you could always use the bamboo stop blocks. I like these a lot as well. They can go right to the edge of the cliffside, which is super nice. Again, there are different color customizations. They have this darker bamboo, they have the light brown bamboo, I think it's called the dried bamboo maybe, and then obviously the green. Again, I think something like this would be really nice on a jungle themed island, but you can also incorporate it into a bunch of other different themes. I think I may use these somewhere on my island because I do really like the way that they look. Okay, so here is what the stop blocks look like. I only had a few of them made, but you guys can kind of get the idea of what they look like here. Again, I really just love how they can come right to the edge and they don't block your view because you can move your character right up next to them, which is really nice. Again, just another great option for fencing if you don't want to use an actual fence. Okay, last but not least, this one is definitely my favorite. These are the swinging benches, and I just have them placed down here on the bottom level, and you just push them right up next to the cliffside. It gives a nice railing look on the side of the cliff. I absolutely love the way that it looks, and just like the bamboo, there are so many different customization options of the swinging benches. Just gives the opportunity for so much variation and creativity with this, which is super nice. So I'm going to continue adding these, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like at the end. Okay, here is what it looks like from the second level. I absolutely love the way that this looks. I think it's really nice, and again, I like how you can see through the bottom of the benches, so it's not blocking a lot of your view, but it still gives that illusion of fencing, which is really nice. This is how I'm going to be keeping it for my island. I really love the way this looks. There are 5 different fencing alternatives for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what fencing alternatives you guys are going to be using on your island. I would love to hear it. Please leave me a comment down below. If you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate if you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!